On my trip to São Luís, I took a flight, and most of the time you're looking out the window at Brazil. You see lots of plush terrain, lots of green, a lot of fields. And all of a sudden, as we're flying over, we cross over this line, and it turns white, these white ripples, and all these multicolored like blue and green dots all across the landscape as far as I could see. And from the plane, I couldn't even tell what it was. It was the strangest thing. It was like going into another planet, and it was totally unexpected. So when we landed, I met with the pastor and his wife, and we were sitting down, and I showed him a picture. I said, "What in the world is this?" And he laughed and he said, "Oh, we're gonna go see that on Monday." And so it turns out it's a place. It's considered one of the wonders of Brazil. It's this area of sand dunes. And we went on Monday. It was about a 4-hour drive from São Luís, and we met at a little church there that they knew, and we had lunch together and some fellowship. But then a tour guide came and picked us up in like a dune buggy with seats in the back, and took our team out. And as you're driving out of that little town, you see lots of green, lots of trees. All of a sudden, you cross over into the property, and as far as you can see, there's sand everywhere, bright white sand, and all these little lagoons. And so just traveling through it was amazing. It was beautiful. We got to swim in a couple of the lagoons. We got to watch the sunset on the sand, and it was amazing. It was like being in a whole different world. And so I was asking the pastor, I said, what is this place? Like, how did it get here? I said, are there a lot of places like this in Brazil? He said, no, this is the largest area of sand dunes that we know of. I said, well, how in the world did it happen? And he just smiled at me, and he pointed up and he said, Deus. It was a cool experience, unexpected, and amazing to be able to have an opportunity to experience that part of God's creation.